Many people graduate from college saddled with debt and determine the next best financial move for them is to buy a home. So they're not wasting money on rent every month. Well, that might be a sound concept. Consider the idea of house hacking before taking out the maximum mortgage that your bank pre-qualified you for that will strap you down for 15 or 30 years. Often said to be one of the easiest ways to get started in real estate, house hacking could allow you to live completely free, by using your primary residence as an investment, while directing your housing money to something that would be more suitable for achieving your financial goals. House hacking most commonly involves renting out parts of your property to tenants that will pay many of your expenses. Sharing a space to the attendants might not sound very appealing at first. But before you make up your mind entirely, consider every way that you could enjoy free housing and the benefits you could receive. Perhaps you could have your entire housing payment of $1,000 or more per month covered by someone else while your mortgage gets paid down and the property appreciates in value. You could use those funds to pay down your student debt, invest in more real estate, or take advantage of the passive income and spend more time traveling. House hacking most commonly is when an investor buys a multi-family property, such as a duplex, triplex, fourplex, and so on, and intends to live in one unit while renting out the others. For example, you might purchase a 4-unit property where your taxes, insurance, and mortgage payment will be around $2,500, and other expenses such as maintenance and utilities would be another $500, totaling $3,000 per month. You could live in the first unit and rent out the other 3 for $1,000 per month and have all your expenses paid while enjoying a unit on your property. Some investors even choose to rent out additional rooms in their own unit for extra income. Obviously, these numbers aren't exact, but there are many deals that provide you with the ability to do this. Say you're a single person and don't want to own a multi-family home. Instead, you could purchase a single-family home with 4 bedrooms. Your mortgage, taxes, and insurance might be around $1,500, with another $500 for utilities and maintenance. You could rent out the 3 bedrooms that you're not using for about $500 per month, and just cover the $500 of utilities and maintenance yourself. You would still have a small housing budget, but you'd essentially be having your mortgage paid. The average American household spends about 20% of their income on their housing expenses, which is the largest expense for most people: rent, mortgage, maintenance, utilities, and many other costs associated with real estate. If you could cut that expense from your budget, think of all the money available you'd have to put towards your future. Renting out part of your space and having someone else pay most of your bills allows you to use that money, what would have been the largest chunk of your budget, for something else. Money invested in her early age could be enough to provide you with a comfortable retirement. $1,000 per month that you wouldn't be spending on housing could be invested. That $1,000 per month at age 25 would become nearly $6 million at the age of 65, assuming an average return of 10% annually. If you use that money to put towards your retirement, you wouldn't have to take it from your paycheck. Not to mention, when the tenants have finished paying off your entire mortgage and the home is owned free and clear, your cash flow will increase. Perhaps you decide you don't like living in close proximity of your tenants, and you want to purchase your own place. You could keep the investment property, rent out the portion you are occupying, and your cash flow would be much higher. That income could be put towards the payment on your new home. Another reason many investors love the idea of house hacking is the financing terms you'll be able to take advantage of. Often lenders are less stringent when lending in this type of situation than when making a loan for a traditional rental property. Banks typically require 20% or more down on rental properties. But since the home will be your primary residence, banks will allow you to put less money down. A mortgage on a primary residence may only require 3% down, making it much easier to acquire the down payment, especially if you're young and trying to make the transition into investing. Rates for this type of mortgage are usually lower as well. For example, An interest rate 1% higher, a $300,000 mortgage, will cost you nearly $200 per month. Buying a property, living there and renting out the extra space will provide you with an easy transition into investing in rentals. Renting out a couple of bedrooms to some friends is a relatively easy way to make the jump into being a landlord. If you buy a multi-family property, living on premises will give you the ability to keep a close watch on everything. And many investors prefer to do small maintenance tasks to themselves, such as paint, landscaping, and cleanup. Imagine the possibilities for the extra money you'll have left over when you have very inexpensive or even free housing, while tenants pay your mortgage down every month for you.